So here we are. I'm at the 4 hour mark so far of the game, and mechanically, it's not getting any better. Graphics are still feel cheap, and the world is still extremely small. But I do start to see why people like the Zack character. I think that he has a lot of heart. I think that there's a lot about him that really resonates with people, and I can see why he's a fan favorite. That being said, I think because of the small scope of the game, his character development feels a little bit rushed. I think because, like I'm about 4 hours in and I'm already like a 1/3 through the game. So, this is obviously going to be a 10-hour playthrough for this game. But I still feel like I would have loved a little bit more backstory on Zack. And maybe we'll get it. I mean, maybe the next few hours will kind of walk me through like who he is, why did he join Soldier, think those kind of things. But right now, like I said, I can see why people really enjoy the character and why they like him. I just wish the game would take a few minutes to slow down and really flesh out the character and who he is and his story. But it is what it is. Like, it's a spin-off game. I don't want to expect too much, but I do think that it could benefit really from slowing down and giving us a little bit more character development. And I'd love to be able to get a little bit more about Sephiroth. Like, I know that this isn't a game necessarily about him, but he's clearly a big part of this game. Kind of the buddy cop that we have so far between Sephiroth and Zack. And so I hope that we see the progression about how Sephiroth goes from where he is now to, that huge villain we get in Final Fantasy VII. So I don't know. 4 hours in, I'm getting there. We just ended up having the cool cutscene battle between Sephiroth and Genesis, which I thought was really cool to see. I'd always heard about that battle, but I've never watched it. So I thought that was really cool. And I also went through the streets and ended up having that first little battle with Genesis. You meet the Turks and things like that. So yeah, it's moving along. So what do you guys think? Like, where I'm at right now, did you feel the same way? Am I off base here? I don't know. Leave me a comment. Let me know.